Hey guys, I'm here with my grandpa. He is visiting town, and I thought this would be the perfect time to interview him. So, Grandpa, how does it feel to be on the show?
Great. Thanks for the invite.
You're welcome. How's Mom like when she was a kid?
Your mom is a kid?
Yes, sir.
Interesting. She's a good kid. She's a good kid. Quiet, to herself, reserved. Nothing like she is today, right? Very funny. So it makes sense where you got your funny, where you got your sense of humor. In fact, your whole family is kind of humorous.
Weird.
No, in a good way. So yeah, she's a good kid.
Very, very funny. Very funny.
Yeah, very funny.
And she still is today. So, how were you like when you were a kid?
I don't know if you really want to know that. I wasn't a bad kid. Hey, man. But I don't know. I guess I did what most kids did. Had good fun, enjoyed myself. Decent student in high school, and when I was through with high school, I was finished with school.
How did you meet my grandma?
How to meet your grandma? Well, we both enlisted in the United States Air Force. So we met in the Air Force, and we both were assigned to Vandenberg Air Force Base in California. And so we met there and dated maybe 18 months, and then I asked your grandmother to marry me, and she said yes. And 6 kids later.
6 kids?
And 12 grandkids later, I'm here.
12 grandkids?
Yes, 12.
You're joking, right?
No, 12.
6 kids. You
You
had
didn't know
6
that?
kids. I didn't know you had 12 grandkids.
Yes, yes.
And
Yes.
I thought you had like 8 kids.
No.
I thought you had like 8 kids.
No.
I didn't know. I didn't think you.
You got what? 4 aunts, and two
two
uncles, right? Yeah, there you go.
Huh.
So that's 6.
Wow.
Yep.
I really need to keep up on my family.
And actually, I say 12 grandkids, but I think, it's 11, and we're gonna have 12. I think your aunt is gonna have number 12.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure
your aunt Chelsea's gonna have number 12 here pretty soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be a girl. It's gonna be a girl.
It is?
It is.
You already know that?
I do. My mom told me.
Oh, okay. Wow. So the girls will outnumber the boys then. Guess we'll just have to bring up the rear, huh?
Ever since you've like visited, you came here, you haven't been ridiculous. Ridiculously funny and telling ridiculous jokes ever since you came here.
All right.
Tell them a little joke. Tell them a joke.
Tell you a joke?
Me a joke. Tell them a joke.
I think I've already given you all my good ones, though.
Aw, man.
I don't know. You kept me on the spot. A good joke. Why do they? But it's not a joke. It's more so. Why do they call a driveway when all you do is park a car there? And they call a parkway, right? When actually you drive on it.
Oh my goodness.
You like that one, don't you?
I do.
I don't know, just one of those things like,
Perhaps just some things to think about.
Well, you've been quite the jokester since I've been here, too.
I've been reading through my joke book for like forever now.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah. And did you tell the people about the good ribs you made today?
I'm not. I did. Yeah, I did make ribs with my dad.
Yeah. They were good, too.
They were. And I should know because I made it.
Okay.
I made them.
All right.
I didn't make them entirely by myself.
Yeah.
Actually.
But you did a good job.
Yes, I did.
I was impressed.
Yes, you were.
Who's the jokester? All right.
Wow. I kind of feel like I'm kind of angry because you're like you said you had 6 kids, right?
Right.
I feel like most of them like live in like Oklahoma, so you can just like they can just like visit you.
Right.
No,
they really can't. There's only one.
Only one?
There's only 2 of the kids that live in Oklahoma, your Uncle Caleb and your Aunt Chelsea. And your Aunt Chelsea lives maybe 70 miles away, so we don't see her that often.
Well, I mean, I feel like you would see her more often because you both live in Oklahoma, and then I live in all the way here in Kentucky, so it's like once a year, like we get to see
Yeah. That's why we gotta have. That's why we gotta have as much fun as we can when we're together.
And I've been asking Mom to take us to Malibu Jacks.
To what?
To Malibu Jacks.
Oh, what's that?
It's like this arcade.
Oh, okay.
But she said no.
Oh, okay.
And now we out of time because I'm pretty sure you gonna leave tomorrow.
Well, I do have to go back, you know. Gotta get back. But we came all the way out here just to see you guys.
Yes, you did.
I had a great time. And I got my carrot cake. You know, that was worth the trip.
I thought we were worth the trip.
Yeah, well, you were worth the trip, but you know, the carrot cake was a close second.
You eat a carrot cake?
Yes. Your mom makes the best carrot cake.
It's almost as close as your family.
My tummy is always close to my family.
You're ridiculous.
Everybody knows me. Know I love to eat.
I love to eat.
Can't say no. Was that a sonic boom? Was that the fruit of the boom?
So, Grandpa, what do you do for a living?
Well, currently I am a pastor, a preacher at True Vine Ministries in Spencer, Oklahoma.
I feel like haven't I been there before?
Yes, of course you've been there. You visited several times.
It's a big church.
It's a big church. It's a big building, but a small family of congregants there.
I've seen you preaching sometimes and you go insane.
What do you mean by that?
You're yelling like crazy. You're yelling like crazy.
Oh, you mean I'm passionate about my preaching?
Oh.
Well, of course. Runs in the family. You ever seen your mother sing? She's very passionate, right?
She is.
It's in the DNA. It's in your DNA. You're passionate about this show.
Yes, I am.
I'm just passionate about my preaching. I love preaching. Well,
that is our interview, the funniest interview that I've had. For the Thank you for your time, Grandpa.
Not a problem. Happy to be here.
Very nice. Let's give him a hand. I hope you enjoyed that interview with my grandpa. On fall break, my family and I went to some place I have never been before, Nashville. I went to a lot of different places, and I just wanted to show you a little bit of the fun that I had. We were on our way to Nashville, and my sister and I didn't even know it. This is the hotel room we stayed in thanks to Grandma and Grandpa. We came to Nashville pretty late, so we just went to Rainforest Cafe for dinner. It's basically this restaurant in the rainforest. And I didn't really like it because it just felt too lifelike. Besides, who likes being surrounded by animals? The next day, we went to the National Museum of African American Music. Before you go in, you watch a quick short film about the history of African American music. After you watch the short film, you walk into this room, and it was pretty cool to see a timeline of how African American music was tied to historical events. The hip-hop room was probably my most favorite, because I got to see and listen to all these rapping legends like Tupac. You also get to make your own hip-hop beats. It was probably my favorite thing to do. It was kind of hard to concentrate though because Dad was dancing all over my business. Because I know Dad so well, I was pretty sure this was his favorite room, the jazz room. He's always liked stuff like this and he's trying to get me to listen to it. This room explains the roots of African American music, especially during the time of slavery. And because I know Mom so well, I knew this was going to be her favorite room, the gospel room. She always loves and listens to songs that honor God, so I knew she was gonna like this one. And I know Dad can't sing, but he tried to do this anyway.
Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day.
After the museum, we went to probably the best pizza place ever invented, Slim and Husky's. My mom wanted to support Black-owned businesses, and this was one of them. The pizza tasted amazing.
This whole place is great. It's like he closed the right now. He wants to come.
After Slim and Husky's, we got some ice cream. I got cookies and cream. It was very good. After that, we decided to walk down Broadway. There was a lot of bars which I could clearly not get into. Do I look like I'm 21? But there was a lot of country music, which I'm not really a fan of. And we got to see where the Tennessee Titans play. Not a lot of winning going on over there, folks. After that, my sister and I took pictures at this popular street mural. Next, we went to the Pancake Pantry. I got some quarter silver dollar pancakes, I think that's what you call them, and I could shove all of those in just my mouth at once. Next, we went to the Adventure Science Center. I found a lot of interesting things. And once again, my dad is trying to sing, even though he knows he can't. some pretty cool exhibits at the Science Center. And Lyric and I even found a plasma ball. And Lyric was trying to lift a car with a friend of hers. Face-off, you had to build your own car and then race to see who was the fastest. It was also kind of like a crash course, and I love those kinds of races. Next, my dad and I played a racing game, and I totally beat him. He didn't stand a single chance against me. Next, there was this thing when you had to move a ball with your brain. I thought I wouldn't be able to do it, but it turns out I'm big-brained. That was awkward. After that, we went to another black-owned business, the Cupcake Collection. They have a lot of different cupcakes, but they're home to the sweet potato cupcake. My sister, of course, got the strawberry flavor, and I got chocolate. And I also tried the sweet potato cupcake. And man, when I tell you, get your butt in Nashville and try these cupcakes. They were good. After that, we had some time on our hands, so we took a stroll through the Bicentennial Park. We saw memorials for World War II veterans. Next to the park was a farmer's market, where you can shop at different places and eat. Then we went to another black-owned business, Jamaica Way. It was pretty cool to eat food from another culture. Nashville for a few days, but before we left, you know what we did. My sister Lyric was actually doing well on these games. I'm proud of her. Lyric almost beat all of us, but Dad just had to be Dad. And then on the second game, the girls beat the guys. I went easy on them. I didn't have my lucky socks on that day. And that was it. Going back to Kentucky. So long, Nashville. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video. Also, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. That will be great. Until then, this is the Nehemiah Jefferson Show. My name is Nehemiah Jefferson. Peace. Be safe out there, people.